it's been about 4 weeks since I started doing this pacifist playstyle. Like, at least attempting to do it. And so far, I definitely have some complaints about it. Like, for one, you're relying on your teammate to not leave the middle open. And 99% of the time, teammate is just going to make a play and then rotate behind you. And then sometimes the teammate will notice that you're all the way back and will cut for you, but if the teammate has that much awareness, you're probably just going to win anyways. So I think the pacifist system exacerbates the issue of, okay, you have a teammate that isn't playing very good or who isn't playing how you want them to, then it can definitely make it harder to win with those kinds of teammates. Whereas if you were just playing normally, you could just adapt around them, notice that they're rotating all the time, and just keep going for it. Or always be ready to follow close, so that way when they rotate out, you can quickly follow up the play. But the pacifist system seems to want the first man to do everything, while the second man chills, pretty much. And I will say that I don't think I'm chilling enough as second. I think maybe I'm playing too much of a hybrid system, and if I want to give it more of a fair chance, I need to try to play it, play each role how it should be played, at least according to what Air Charge says. Also, I've noticed that I'm squandering a lot of my possessions in 1v1 especially, but I'm just going to watch a couple of replays of 2v2 and see from a bird's eye view if I'm following back. Am I like following back, or am I kind of just like in the same position my teammates in, covering the same thing my teammates covering? And I think I'm going to look at it from a bird's eye view just to get a better picture. Yeah, I do like to see the opponents. Alright, so here we see that I am in the middle, facing the play as second man should be. And so I'm expecting my teammate to cut for me here. Now I should return to net. I see. The problem here is that I'm kind of hesitant in what I'm doing, right? So if we go to here, I'm turning out and then I'm turning in. Also, I might be too close here. Yeah. I'm ahead of the ball, I need to get back. Great. My instinct should be flipping, net. Why net? Because the ball is in the corner. And if I'm in net, I can cover mid. And I can cover net. So here, I just wait. Don't push out yet. I think the problem is I'm pushing out too early, and it's leaving me awkward. Yeah, it might still be a tough save, but if I'm tracking this player's movements, I see they have a shot. I probably just jump up. Yeah, see, I'm ahead of the goal line here, so it's impossible to save this. If I were to match the height of the ball here, though, that's a free save. Maybe it's a one-off thing, though, like, you know, just starting the game. So I'm going to go... just looking at the rotation. Or positioning more so than the rotation. I also think that I'm not staying enough on first man, whereas I can be doing that. Well, what the heck? Why is it doing this? Okay. So here I'm very far away from middle. That's bad. Try to take boost instead of... challenge for me. Did I need to touch this? Or here? I mean, yeah, it's better to not let it bounce off the backboard. That's one of the rules, is challenge the ball immediately before, during, or after it touches the backboard. And yeah, I should have just slowed it down. Force a 50. I should be probably around here. I think if the ball is in their half, I should probably be right here. Or here. Here is where I should position if teammates in like a 1v1 or a 2v1. Yeah, see? Again, I'm just squandering possession. Like, I get a touch. Maybe I was trying to flick it like onto the net. But even if I get it, like a powerful flick here, I think they can still make it back in time because their momentum is facing towards that. This almost gets us. I'm going to go back and see why they had so many saves and why they scored. That's probably very important. Okay, yeah, I'm pushed up way too far here. Kind of overlapping on my teammates' positioning. What I should be doing instead is saying, okay, they're in their half. I want to be aggressive on here. And then I'm up for that. And then here I can push up aggressively because it's a 2v1, but now it's no longer a 2v1, so I should go back. And then this is just really weird. And I think it's because I pushed up. So honestly, like, if I'm a goal up, it's fine to just wait here. If I'm 2 goals up, the only way I lose is if I get scored on 2 more times. And so I should be thinking, let's just not get scored on. Let's play it safe here. I'm playing it safe here. Shadow, I don't ever challenge. And one of the problems is that I'm challenging too much this second, where I want to be challenging as first. And the way I want to be challenging is in ways that I can recover to my net quickly. So I want to be challenging with my momentum facing towards my net. Here I'm pretty sure I challenged facing the way. Yeah. I'm just completely leaving a gap for them to shoot at. But we didn't lose that game, but there were still a lot of mistakes. And then this one, teammate rage quit kinda, but I kinda want to see what exactly happened. Okay, I should be rotating back to net. Notice that's something I'm doing wrong. I'm not getting into net fast enough. Imagine if I was behind that, I could take a much better touch. I could touch it just in this space, and I could just have like a free ball. And again, I'm challenging as last. This all stemmed from me not being in position. But okay, I get a touch. I wait for that. Right. This touch, notice teammates ahead of me. Play this, if they get a good shot, it's a goal, but it's not my fault, but I should be saving balls like this. Okay, faked it. Now I'm pushing up here because if they get a good touch, I just scored. Pushing up here, I should notice that they're not getting good play though, and then I just retreat all the way back here. I can save that. And then teammate AFKs to get 2v1. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just pushing up too far. I want to give myself as much time as possible to react while being back here. Okay, now 1v1 is next. Yeah, so the focus for 2v2 is just separating the first and second roles, trying not to overlap on them. And this means that if it's my turn to pressure the ball and my teammate also goes, so be it. But I should be pressuring the ball. And if I'm second man, I'm not pressuring the ball at all. I'm just waiting back. And then either teammate pushes the ball or I just get scored on. I feel like is how this works. Could opt to just like play a hybrid position. But for now, I'm just going to try to work on making my second man and my first man more distinct. Because I feel like I'm playing my first man and second man roughly the same. I'm going for low risk offense, and I'm giving them a lot of space where I should just be pushing in really aggressively. And I think that the way I play 1v1 might give a clue as to how we're supposed to play first man. So here I'm only going to be looking at from the ceiling and the angle to net that I'm covering and the angle I'm not covering. Nice, good touch. Waiting. And I get a free goal. Nice. Boost grab. That's fine. Yeah, so once I'm on the outside, it's kind of tricky. So what I need to be doing is using all of the boost I can to get a much better angle to the ball. And then instead of getting this awkward touch and then just getting scored, I can or even just 50 the ball, kill it, and I get the score. Okay. I need to be, yep. I'm pushed up, so then I need to pinch again. That's perfect. Does this even go into my near post? I don't think it does. The problem is I'm not actually covering my near post. I'm covering this, which is actually my far post. So what I should have done is, okay, pressure. And then I'm here, right? I think the problem is I turned back too fast. And now my angle is not covering the near post. And I'm trying to shrink the angle so they fire at the near post. So yeah, I go like this. I could probably just jump there, honestly. the ball past me. Why? Because I hear. I'm only covering this, so they can shoot it behind me. What should I have done instead? Honestly, instead of grabbing that, I grab this and grab this and grab this. For some reason, really slow. Prioritize positioning, so grab these. I'm gonna just jump. And maybe I get a touch, maybe I don't. It's better. Just play 50 here. Yeah. Just rush into the offense. Alright, another good opportunity. Alright, so here's where I need to start adapting. And I get the softest touch I possibly can, so it goes here. And then I can hit it forward and then aim at either corner of the net. And gravity score. Okay, next up. I get the boost, nice. I get both boosts. Again, cross me up because I'm too far here. Like defending here, I just wait here. And jump. Or I just don't jump. Yeah, see the flip? Wait, that's just a really shot, to be fair. Good flip. Nice. And then I get scored down here. What have you noticed? A little more awkward because we're here. It should be here. And we can actually like get it actually. And we're reversing into it. Should be looking at their nose. They can't possibly put this on. They can only score it if I do something like this. And like obviously if I could keep it up I win the game, but we're not trying to look at single plays that lose the game, we're trying to look at the general things. Let's do this one. Okay. Let's go look at their goals. Is this just a good upgrade? Kinda. Should have gotten. Should be 4 boost up, and then if I have 4 boost, I'm at a better position. This is the goals goes. That boost. Okay, suddenly they have a straight angle to my far post. I should prioritize inside positioning on defense. all of these goals are caused by me being not goal side. Yeah. Defending the corner, APA being outside. I could just be there. Just noticing a lot of the same. Either I'm overcommitting or something dumb. I'm frustrated. Which means my clears are really awkward. I haven't really gotten the chance to like actually do defense. Okay, here I mean I just see their cameras there, so it's not good. Honestly, just turn away here, so I have a better 50. And then they're in my corner, so I should just score from there. But to summarize, I think in 2v2 the focus should be playing a more passive second and a more aggressive first. And in 1v1 I should focus on maintaining an inside position to the ball, which means getting better at grabbing boost pads, so that way I can maintain my inside positioning. I think my pressuring of the ball is so-so, but this would be better to improve on before I work on reliably getting a good angle to pressure the ball with.